Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everybody, a bunch of brand new information is pouring in about the Switch 2 that was not revealed during their big Switch 2 Direct, and one of those is the official battery life of the console, and I'm here to tell you that it's not as impressive as the previous Nintendo Switch consoles. So let's get into it. Now I got this information from tomsguide.com. As you can see here in a brand new article posted, Nintendo Switch 2 specs, 4K, 120 frames per second, display, storage, battery life, and more, and they provided a full list of the Nintendo Switch 2 specs. Now of course, I'm not going to go over all of this because Nintendo has provided this in the Switch 2 Direct for the most part, but down there at the bottom of this list, you see battery life, and it says approximately 2 to 6.5 hours of battery life in handheld mode. Now this is significantly less than the battery life of the Switch OLED, and they provided this information as you can see here. The Switch OLED's battery offers 4.5 to 9 hours of gameplay. In our Switch OLED review, we were able to get up to 5 hours of battery life in handheld mode. So of course the battery life will vary with each game that you're playing, you know, the brightness of the screen, things like this. So it does vary for each person to person, but these are the estimates. Now we also have the estimates of battery life for the other Switch consoles out there. As you can see here, and this comes from IGN, the regular Nintendo Switch is 4.5 to 9 hours, the Switch Lite is 3 to 7 hours, and the original OG Switch released in 2017 is 2.5 to 6.5 hours. Now, I find this to be very interesting that the OG Switch and the Switch 2 have the same estimated battery life in handheld mode when these two consoles are literally being released almost a decade apart, man. That is insane. Now, I know this has to be a big letdown for all of you hardcore handheld players out there who like strictly play in handheld, or you prefer to play in handheld mode because of reasons like traveling or things like this. I know this is a big letdown, especially for the price of this console, but I will say this, with everything that's being offered in this brand new console, I kind of understand why the battery life is so low and not as high as we would expect it to be. The Switch 2 is literally 10 times more powerful than the Switch 1, and I'm not just making it up for the sake of this video. No, Nvidia, the makers of the chip that's in the Nintendo Switch 2, has confirmed this officially. So yeah, it's 10 times more powerful than the Switch 1. So yeah, they had to make some compromises somewhere, and the battery life is one of those places. Now for me personally, I play in handheld mode sometimes, but I'm not sitting here on my Switch playing hours on end. At the most, it'll be 1 to 2 hours, 3 at max, and for the most part, I do play in docked mode, so this is not really a big issue for me personally, but I'm just speaking for myself. I know for other people, this may be a big issue, so hey, it is what it is. With that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this video. And what do you all think about this? Please let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you would like to support this channel financially, please consider becoming a member. The cost is only $1 per month. That's right, only $1 per month. That's $12 per year to become a member. Links are down in the description box below. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on daily Nintendo news content. Because here at Around the Clock, we focus on Nintendo news content around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next video.